Okay, so go ahead and we're gonna go to the next video, which is the nesting function segment. So make sure you have your worksheet open and you are typing the answers
Increase the
in.
usefulness of functions by nesting or including functions within functions. For instance, in the customer accounts worksheet, we can nest multiple if functions in cell E2 to show which member status a customer has reached based on their years as a customer. To do this, select cell E2 and type $if, open parentheses, D2, $1, comma, quotation mark, bronze, quotation mark, comma, if, open parentheses, D2 equals 2, comma, quotation mark, silver, quotation mark, comma, if, open parentheses, D2 equals 3, comma, quotation mark, gold, quotation mark, comma, if, open parentheses, D2 greater than arrow, equals 4, comma, quotation mark, platinum,
Okay,
quotation
guys.
mark, 4, close parentheses. Press
Make sure you're
enter
entering the
for function.
answers.
The resulting value in E2 should be gold.
Hey,
To determine the status of the other businesses, click on the fill handle in the bottom right corner of the cell and drag it to cell E51. When you release the mouse button, the function will be ran in all of the cells.
Okay, let's pull our notes back up and we are going to take a few more notes. Do what?
There's only two.
There's not very many left. Okay, so text functions. Here's one that goes with it. It's going to change your text. So it's going to join. It's called concatenate, and it's going to change. Going to put together together words, cell references, blank spaces, or numbers. Listen, it does not automatically leave a blank between your words or like your data that you put in there. So when you put like where it says text 1, if you're wanting to combine A3 and A4 and you're wanting them to make a new, combine those into one cell, it's not going to leave spaces in there unless you have to put, the spaces, you already have to have those spaces worked in, okay? So that, it'll show up in your new cell that you made. Does everybody have that for your notes?
Yes.
Okay, text functions. Alright guys, can be found on the formulas tab in the function library. So you go to formulas, and you go to function, and you go to text. And there's all kinds of concatenate is in there too. Alright, we're gonna watch one more video about the concatenate function, and then we're going to start on our then we're gonna do our project. So get ready to do your project here in just a moment.
To combine the information in the account manager first name column and the account manager last name column, we need to use the concatenate function. To do this, in cell E2, enter =concatenate, open parentheses, C2, comma, D2, closed parentheses, and press enter. Notice a space was not entered between the two values. To add a space, click on the cell E2 again, and in the formula bar between the two values, enter comma, quotation mark, space, quotation mark, comma, and press enter. The resulting value should now have a space between the values. To fill in the remainder of the cells in the column, click on the fill handle in the bottom right corner of the cell and drag it to cell E51. When you release the mouse button, the function will be ran in all of the cells.
Okay, so let's go ahead and pull up your partnership media plan calculations project. Let's pull that up and get ready to complete that together. All right, are you ready? Make sure that you enable editing. Go in and make a file. All right, I need you guys to pull that up. Come on, pull it up. Pull it up. Pull it up. Thank you. Thank you. Pull it up. So the first thing you're gonna do is the directions are on there too. Your instructions are on there too. But the first thing I need you to do is to make sure that you're enabled your editing, and we're gonna go to File and Save as always. So I'm gonna put in my name, Treva Rice hyphen partnership media plan calculations. Okay, so we're going to be starting on some formulas today, and everybody got their workbook open, got the worksheet open? You ready to fill it in together?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Okay.
Gosh, dang it, this is
So in column G, so we're at column G, right here is column G. See column G? Beneath the cost per advertisement, you sell beneath the cost per advertisement cell. So in cell G3, this is what we're going to do. We're going to enter a function that adds the values in column E to the values in column F. So anybody remember what the function for adding is called?
a sum.
Sum, yeah.
Yeah.
So you're gonna put equal sign, and then make sure you can go ahead and put on your caps lock sum, and then in parentheses put on this one you're gonna put E3, and then a comma, because our comma means and, right? And F3, and then another parentheses, and then click enter. So you're gonna have $150. Now, let's discuss something really quick. If I want to fill in all the rest of these, because we gotta do this all the way through G8, what would I do? Anybody know? Okay, go right here. Go in see where my cursor is right here? Do you see this little green box right here? The little bitty green tiny dot right there. That's called the fill handle. And that was in your notes and on your worksheet. So that's the fill handle, and you watch them drag it down. So when it turns solid black right there where you're seeing my cross, and then when I get over it, it turns solid black. I'm gonna click that and drag it down through G8 all the way to the bottom of G8, and then it filled it all in.
Whoa.
So you did not have to redo it. So make sure that, do I need to do that one more time?
Yeah. That makes life easy.
I know, it's like magic. Okay, so I've got it filled in. And then I drag it over to the corner. It's in the bottom right hand corner of G3, and I drug it down, and look what happened when I let it go. It filled it in automatically. Okay, so the next thing you're going to do is you're going to go in cells E9, F9, and G9, enter a function which calculates the average of the values in the cells which appear above them. So I am on right here. It's right here on E9. So anybody remember, we're going to go to the formulas tab. We're going to click on the auto sum. You see where, remember the E, the crazy looking, stands for auto sum. And we're going to average right here. You see average?
Yep.
Okay, so we're going to click average, and then it's already saying, oh, hey, I bet it's the average of all these numbers right here. Can you see? Because it's got the green and white dash around it, the moving box. So all you have to do now is just click enter. And it's going to tell you the average cost of an ad on my media plan for each price per page repetition. The average cost is going to be $200. So I'm going to do that in F9 now. Okay, so I'm going to pull down the auto sum on my formulas. Go to average, which is the second one down. Click it. It's already ready. I'm going to do it there. Boom.
Do we also do the same in G?
You're going to do it, yes, in G9 as well. So you're going to click auto sum. Go down to average. So you go to the formulas tab. Auto sum, average. And it's right there. G3 through G8. Click enter. And you got to answer. There you go. Enter. Okay. So the next thing you're going to do after that, it says change the data type of the cells in E9, F9, and G9 to currency. Yours is already going to be set to currency just because of the way it was set up. So you would go to home and you would look to the number group and it would be set. This drop down box should already be set to currencies. Everybody's coming up in like currency form, money form.
Mine was general.
Yours was general, so did you change it to currency?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, perfect. Okay, so the next thing you're going to do is in column H. This one's going to be a little bit trickier. So in column H, beneath the total cost of advertisement heading, enter a formula which multiplies the values in column D and column E. So it's going to multiply those, and then it's going to add the values in column F. So the first thing you're going to do is this. It's going to be it's just going to be a formula that you're writing on your own. So you're going to do equal. And in parentheses is going to be the first thing. It's going to be D. It's going to be D3. And then what are we putting in for multiplication? Yes, the asterisks. And then we're going to do that. D3 times G3, right? Is it D3? What did I say it was?
I think it's E3.
No, it's only, so you only add that one time. Okay, D3 and G3 is what these are going to be. D3, G3 in parentheses. D3 asterisk G3. So you're multiplying. No, I'm sorry, it's E. I'm sorry, D3 and E3. I'm crazy, I know. Okay, D3, E3. D3 and E3, and then, so that means you're going to multiply the price per page times the frequency. So frequency, that means how many times you're running it. So I'm running it 5 times. 5 times 100. That's what that's going to multiply, okay? And then I got to add it because you only pay your creative design fee. You're only paying that one time. So I add that to it. So the plus sign, and then I will put F3.
Do we do anything with G3?
Nothing with G3. Okay, then I'm going to click enter. And that's going to give me the number. So my total cost of advertisement for all I want to do on the internet, pop-up or standard internet on my media plan, it's going to cost me $550. Now, you can fill these in. You got to fill these in through H8.
I used the tool.
So you're going to use that again. Use that fill handle again. And you're going to drag it down. Let me get it.
Yeah, you want your red box.
There we go. There's my answers. Good. Okay, did y'all all get that? Did you get the same answers?
Yes.
Okay. So after you do that, in cell H10, enter a function that adds the values H3 through H8. So H10, is right here. H10.
Wait, you said average, right?
Hang on. Adds the values in H10, H3 through H8. So it's going to add those up. So you're going to do equal. And then what would it be? Sum. Yes, sum. And then you're going to do H3 colon, because that means through, H3 through H8. Now look, I want you to look where I'm writing in my function right now. Or my formula, my function, where I'm putting those in. It, on that row, you can't see it, but there is a place you can see where I'm writing this. Where is it? Where's the place that you can see where, the top at the formula bar, right? Here's the formula bar. You can see that I'm actually entering that in the formula bar right there. Good. Okay, so enter, and that's my answer for that. Okay, next. This one's the hard one. And this is the one I told you to really pay close attention to. In cell H11, you're going to enter a function which states whether or not you meet the budget of $6,500 for the media plan. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click formula.
Is it logical?
Logical, yes, formula. Then I'm going to go to logical. See where that question mark is? Okay, and then I'm going to go down to where it says, what does that say? If. All right, so my logical text is going to be if H10, put in H10, is less than or equal to $6,500.
Wait, how do you do it equal to something?
The equal to is right above the plus sign. Right below the plus sign. Did you get it to go in? Okay. Did y'all get it? Less than or equal to, if H10, okay, my logical text, H10 less than or equal to 6,500. Remember what I told y'all. No commas in that. Do not put a comma in there. Okay, so the value, if true, when this backstage box comes up, function, function, argument, backstage view comes up, this is what you need to put in. Value, if true, you're going to type in yes.
Value if false.
Value, if false, is no. And then click OK.
It's a yes.
And the answer is yes. Good job. Okay, you have any questions?
Nope.
So what would it say if my total of my media plan was $6,505? Would it on where it says meets budget, what would it say? No, because that is not less than or equal to $6,500, right? Okay, so go ahead and you save this. Save it and submit it. And you can submit your notes. Yes, ma'am.